All right, we're recording on everything now.
All right.
This is the podcast. This is our fourth attempt.
Yeah, this is attempt number 4.
Hopefully this one will be able to be posted. I hope.
Hopefully, yeah. Trey's got his fingers crossed over there.
It's gonna be a tough one if it doesn't.
3
recordings in.
So what do we how do you feel about the Super Bowl?
It was the Super Bowl.
It was a Super Bowl.
The Chiefs won.
You know, out of
Taylor Swift won.
I heard a crazy stat today. In the 13 quarters that the Chiefs have won their Super Bowls in, being 4 quarters, and 5 quarters in this last one being OT, they have not had one holding call called on them.
That's a well-trained offensive line right there, dude.
Video says different.
Yeah, I see a lot of penalties in general watching the game.
Yeah,
But to
there were
not have
barely
one call on
any.
you is just insane.
There was like 2 flags the whole game, pretty much.
The last Super Bowl, there was a big
I'm not
one.
saying it's rigged, but they definitely have love for Pat Mahomes.
No, they were the team that was supposed to win.
No, they literally were.
It was in the plan.
Yeah.
They had to win that shit.
I picked up $50 from Trey. Because you always bet on the PSYOP, dude. If you know what's going on.
I bet off emotions. And I hate Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So
Dude, I'm not the biggest. I don't hate Patrick Mahomes,
I
but
don't hate him, but
I hate what he represents. I hate all the stuff surrounding Patrick Mahomes, dude. Like his stupid wife,
I don't necessarily hate it.
Taylor Swift.
his sexual abusive brother.
I don't hate Taylor Swift.
I mean, I don't hate them, but like sports hate, dude.
Taylor, she switched like everything once Soros bought her discography or her catalog of music.
Well, she's gonna be endorsing
she like changed
Biden.
her
Dude.
political views.
You're gonna see a Biden endorsement, you know.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And wasn't she? I heard she was signed by Toby Keith. Rest in peace.
She might have been.
No, she owns her own. She's not signed anyone now.
I mean, no, she was like initially signed by Toby Keith.
I don't know.
She might have initially signed to Toby. I wouldn't be surprised. He's pretty fucking massive.
Oh yeah, she was like a country singer, sort of at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, now she's just full pop, which is what
And
happens to
you're
most
gay.
people. Yeah,
That doesn't happen to most people.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
that most
You're
people,
gay.
like, are a band or an artist, they start to lose their genre, like,
That's
as
my
they
favorite
become
Taylor
more
Swift
famous.
song.
I can see that.
Like, I feel like Drake started off as, like, more of a rapper, and he makes pop music, pretty
Yeah.
much. All of the music that is good, he makes
Dude,
pop
he
music,
would
honestly.
Diss you on his next album for saying that.
Dude, I wish he
If
would,
you heard
dude.
that.
Like, shit could probably get me laid, dude. If Drake dissed me on his next album,
That is
5 bodies.
I would,
That's
I would
minimum,
love
dude.
if Drake
That's a lot
dissed
of
me.
clout.
There's just a full diss track.
Even a single bar.
Yeah, a single bar could help me out. As followers at the least.
He's probably not gonna say your name though, but you'll know he's talking about you.
So, dude, the fans will find out who he's talking about.
Yeah.
Facts. The
They
fans
do,
will.
They're
bro.
gonna be
That's
like, "Damn,
crazy.
Joe in Oklahoma.
Dude says shit on his podcast, and now Drake hates him. That'd be
I would
insane.
getting dissed by Drake would be big for me. Like, it kind of sucked for Meek Mill initially because it, like, took him down a peg.
No, like helped him in the long run.
Helped him in the long run?
He bounced back.
I don't even have a peg to sit on right now, dude. Pause, dude.
Hey yo.
Sit on pegs
No,
plenty.
Meek Mill did have
Edit
a
that
good ass
out.
comeback.
Yeah, I think Meek Mill was better off in the long run because he became way more famous, dude, because of it.
Yeah.
Because there's probably so many
Became
people.
Pretty famous.
And then
off
like
of
like
Nicki,
his
though,
music
too.
like bounced back in the long run.
Well, more
too.
people knew who he was.
It like dipped and
Yeah. He did him a favor.
He was with Nicki Minaj too. That helped.
Yeah.
yeah, that
Maybe
was
a little
helping him
bit.
out at the time. Well, dude, he had that album that everyone was talking about. That's what brought this all about.
What album is that?
The one where it's like red and there's like a dollar bill on it or some shit.
Is it the one that has Dreams and Nightmares?
It was
on
no, it was the one that has Rico on it with Drake. That was like the song when that
And
happened.
he's talking about the Ghost Riders.
and then
and
he started
shit.
talking about the Ghost Riders.
The Game, yeah. This
Damn.
is the album that
And nobody
Wonder Woman's on.
cared at all, and everyone turned on Meek Mill.
Yeah, he weaponized his Ghost Riders. And
Yeah.
that's like
Put 'em to
talking
work.
shit on someone for having a gun and then they shoot you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. I could see it.
Like, I don't know, man. Drake's not on the list of people you probably want to fuck with as a rapper.
Like if you're a musician,
if you're a
said
musician,
he,
yeah,
like,
that's
runs-
probably
or maybe
not.
just in general.
They said he's like has ties to like, I guess gangs in Toronto.
Toronto Mafia,
the
dude.
Toronto Mafia.
No,
Peddling
deadass.
fucking bootleg maple syrup and shit.
I have seen those videos where like if you piss him off, he'll hire like a teenager from Toronto to come shoot you.
Look at
That's
Look
sick.
at X. There's some crazy
There should be
conspiracies.
an app for that.
There
like
are some
Uber,
conspiracies behind that.
like
Killing
Uber,
X.
but for like having somebody killed.
Uber for having someone killed,
Yeah.
where like you give them their
I think
location.
that's probably already a thing.
Yeah, probably.
But I mean,
the mercenary app.
Drake should patent that shit, dude. Y'all think he actually killed XXX, or
I don't know.
was he just robbed?
I mean, I no.
I mean, if you had to bet on it, I'd probably say no. But do you think he knew what he was doing when he's like left all these like subtle hints that like, and like I guess I did do that shit. Like,
Yeah, he has kind of said like in so many words that he did that shit.
Yeah. What he had some lyrics, like some
There's been multiple bars. and
talking on
multiple
live,
songs.
then he still would be alive, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of a fire bar, dude.
I think Drake's really out here putting hits on people.
It's like
that-
putting a
I
fucking
think,
Guitar
yeah.
Hero multiplier on your bar when people think you actually murdered somebody. You talk about killing somebody.
Yeah, it does give more to it.
People are like, no, I know who he killed. And you're like, yeah, all right.
Oh, I remember him.
Rest in peace.
Oh shit! I'm about to grab my Zins real quick.
Yeah, let me get his in.
Edit this part out.
Get Trey's in. But nah, dude, this dude Travis Kelce, dude almost knocked over Andy Reid with that push, and he was yelling in his face.
Just intense in the moment.
Yeah, a little too intense, dude. I think.
I don't think so.
So where's the line, dude?
They're in their third Super Bowl together. I don't know how many seasons. They're basically a dynasty now. I think shit gets intense for them.
No, so much money's on the line,
But
dude.
they
If
asked
he's
Andy Reid
fucking
about
not
it.
calling the wrong shots,
They asked
like,
Andy Reid about that. About it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's cool.
What'd he
after the
say?
fact,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
He was probably like, "It's all good." I mean, they
They
probably
won.
talked about it like during halftime or some bullshit.
if they had lost, then he might get a
They
different
probably didn't
story.
say shit about that shit during halftime.
Yeah, probably not.
That probably
If
was
they had
not-
lost, it would have been a bigger
It
deal.
looked like
dude.
a big deal on camera, but
Dude,
I don't think it was
if
a
they
big
had
deal
lost and he pushed his coach,
It would have been a way
it'd be
bigger
like a
deal.
whole different narrative, right?
But now it's kind of like, I guess that's just what it took.
Taylor
Like,
Swift would have to break up with him.
she damn near might, dude. This dude, Travis Scott, or not Travis Scott, but Travis Kelce. See, I feel like she should get with Travis Scott, dude. Honestly, over Travis
He
Kelce.
said he tested the hip out, caught me off balance. Normally,
That
I'd
would
give him a
be
little
like
bit.
all of music, dude.
It'd be fire as fuck.
Taylor
that might be her next
Swift
boyfriend.
merged with Travis Scott.
What's the over under on that?
They would absorb like every record sale ever.
Travis Scott would come back in a major way, dude.
He hasn't really fallen off.
He kind of has.
Maybe I'm just not into it anymore, but
Travis kind of has fell off.
he's not what he was. But you couldn't stay on that level.
Well, yeah, I was about to say like he put out like a really good album and he hasn't put out a better album since. But I mean, Utopia still did numbers.
I listened to some of that.
And you know his shoes are still selling out. Like if
Oh,
yeah, so
Still, nah, he probably hasn't.
I mean
He's
he's
easy-fied himself a little bit with the fashion shit, dude.
dude
I learned that
low
directly
key,
from
bro.
Kanye,
Just
dude.
like hype, yeah, hype clothes in general is just falling off, dude.
Cause that shit's.
I think
stupid,
it's the economy, bro. Like no one can like afford to fucking. It's just such a retarded thing to buy these
It's
days.
the economy, but I feel like the whole thing about hype clothes is like a lack of subtlety. Like the Supreme logo is like right in your face, and a lot of this like bathing ape shit,
But
dude.
if that
is
were the
like,
case, something else would like a different style is gonna come up.
But
and
I feel
take
like-
over then.
I feel like subtlety, bro. Like subtlety and drip is probably like cooler on principle than having some hype beast shit. And I feel like that hype beast shit's destined to like
The
fade
hype
away.
shit's just dead, dude. I mean, bro, even Jordans like don't go, dude. Nike just started going crazy. They started dropping too many releases.
Because like,
The
what if
Dunk? If really, dude, if you want to blame it on one product,
Will you grab me another beer too? Grab me a can.
the success of the Nike Dunk, like tanked sneaker culture, dude.
Became too accessible, dude.
It became too accessible. Nike fucking just started dropping dunk after dunk after dunk after dunk. Now everyone can get dunks.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's probably a bunch of factors, dude. Like,
Do you even have to struggle to get like a black and white pair of low dunks now? Can't you just like go get them or some shit?
you probably
They're just
could-
like Air Force Ones now.
we're
yeah.
damn near, dude.
They're
Like,
the new Air Force One. Like the Air Force One's out, and fucking the dunk has come back
like I
and
feel like
replaced it.
Nike saw all this profit that was being made outside of them selling the shoe, like people reselling and stuff, and they're like, how can we get in on some of those margins? So they started fucking making their shoes more expensive and more accessible, dude. And they kind of killed it, dude, and absorbed it for themselves. If you think about
They
it,
kind of kill it, bro. Like I can't remember the last, like, dude, in all of 2023, there wasn't like a crazy like hype sneaker release. Like there were a few pairs that made a little bit of buzz, like those Grinches and shit. But
I feel like the
even,
last,
like okay, so even in 2022. Those Cool Grays, like that was like the release of that year, was the Cool Gray re-release. Like that shit got like serious mainstream hype and shit. But
I've
fucking-
never liked the Cool Grays, honestly, dude. Never liked them.
And then they tried doing a physical release again for the Cool Grays, and people were fighting and shit. And they're like, all right, no, like back to
What's your favorite, Jordan?
The Cement 3, dude.
it would be a
Cement
3. It would be a 3. I like ones.
I'm not the biggest one. I feel like everybody likes ones, dude.
I feel like 11s.
I'm kind of like
would be
cool
my
and different
favorite.
in the fact that I don't really fuck with them.
Say
Thank you.
11s, my favorite.
11s are your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
11?
I don't own any 11s. I don't own like a low 11. I don't know.
You should start rocking some 11s, dog.
If I rocked any 11s, it'd be low.
I like
cut.
12s.
Low
dude.
ones? Just do the high ones, bro, with some cargo shorts.
The low ones are
Fuck no.
fucking garbage.
Get some
dude.
fucking
The low
bread
11s, They're
11s,
so
dude.
garbage. I've
fuck
always
with
thought
them.
the low 11s were garbage as fuck.
I think the low
fuck with
11s
them
can be
heavy.
hard, dude. I don't know.
Oh, the regular 11s are cool. I like 12s. They're kind of hard to put together an outfit with, though. I used to like 5s. Not anymore.
I still like the 5s, dude.
I feel like 5s are just too close to the 4s.
I feel like a fucking transformer when I have a pair of
I
5s
would rock a
on.
pair of 5s,
I feel
dude.
like they're just too close to the 4s, bro.
The 5s?
Yeah, they just don't look.
The 5s
Not
are a big
really.
boy shoe,
I feel
dude.
like the 4 looks like just a better version.
Like, you can't be no fucking...
They're pretty different. I feel like the 4 is like the 3 2.0, and they like started something new with the 5.
It's a shoe for big boys, dude.
Let me look
Like,
at
you have to
this.
be
Maybe I'm
minimum,
tripping.
dude, 210 to be rocking 5s, dude.
There are similar, like I don't know, like every Jordan is gonna have some similarities to the one before it, but
Yeah, I mean, they are different from the 4s. I still just, I don't know.
But I don't know. I just feel like hype beast shit in general. It's kind of like corny as fuck, like inherently.
well, it is now, dude. It wasn't fucking in 2019.
Well, it wasn't
2018.
momentarily, bro. But if you think about the principle of being like, oh, like this shit's in your face. Like, if you're actually rich as fuck, would you want to throw on a bunch of Supreme and shit, dude? Or would you want to just be rich as fuck? And
What
have,
year
like,
is it? What year am I rich as
Bro,
fuck?
it's 2017, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna have the Supreme fucking snowboarding glasses on and shit.
But definitely
God.
now,
Remember
dude.
that when people were just wearing fucking ski goggles on the side of their head and it was fucking sick?
You're a fucking
Lil
Oklahoma.
Peep was doing interviews with just fucking, it'd just be on the side of their head. Like,
I've
makes
seen, like-
no sense at all.
That's kind of sick still, honestly.
Yeah,
Probably
it
in the
is
last
sick.
like 3 or 4 years doing that shit, like middle schoolers have adapted the shit on. Maybe it's just because we're
Maybe like
getting old.
5 years ago.
But I just feel like shit that's like expensive but subtle is like inherently cool.
And like, dude, the teenagers that are into fashion and shit today are into completely different
That's like
shit than we
baggy-ass
were.
jeans.
Yeah, dude, because I don't know,
crazy.
like we
It's like
weren't
04.
on. We had like the fucking like Kanye West, like ASAP Rocky, like those were like the big mainstream like fashion influencers to like us as youths. But now, like, I feel like the fashion for the people that influence that shit has just gotten so out there. Like, you see the young kids wearing like crazy shit now.
No,
Like, I'll
there's-
be walking around the mall and I'll see like some teenager and I'll be like, dude, like, you look fucking weird. Like,
No, it's crazy.
I feel like people
I
don't go
can't
to the
imagine
fucking
wearing
mall
some of
anymore.
this shit.
Though, dude. Where the fuck do kids hang out? Do kids even hang out at all?
No,
I
you
think
hang
they
out
do
at the
some.
mall.
They do stuff.
Are they
Last time
going
I
to
was
the
at
mall?
I saw fucking hella.
I
like,
do see teenagers every time I go to the
middle
mall.
schooler
Yeah.
teenagers, young teenagers or middle schoolers.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, not all of them are into video games.
But do you
and
think
shit.
they're hanging out less?
I mean, yeah, for sure, dude.
Oh, 100%.
There's like more reasons
It's
not
like
to hang out.
statistically proven that they're hanging out less.
But like, I mean, they're still hanging out. Like, they're on Fortnite, they're on Discord. Like,
There was a
Yeah.
point.
they're
though-
not getting laid.
There was a
But-
point. There was a point in high school though where I never touched a video game, and I just went to like my friend's house every day. I don't think they do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There might be few, but I just don't think it's as like. What
Well,
did y'all
the-
do, for example?
What did I do in
I-
high school?
Yeah, you probably never played video games. Probably
I was
just
would
no,
run
I was
I didn't play online video
rarely
games, dude.
rushing home to.
Well,
I mean, I
fucking
played Black Ops
sports,
2,
dude.
but that would be like at night, you know, like when you're home.
when you're like playing with your homies or something.
No, I mean never, dude. I would
I mean,
rarely
solo
ever play
video
any
games.
online video games. No.
I played a good amount of single player games as a kid, like a lot actually.
I'm talking about like high school, like your junior, senior year.
Yeah, like I was playing Final Fantasy, I was fucking playing Assassin's Creed and shit.
You were also out like all the time too.
Yeah, I
You
was.
probably-
I made time for the video games though. Zelda.
Yeah, I would
Those are all
run.
good games too.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I wasn't gaming like that, dude.
I consume the caviar of video games. Like everything I play, it's like Persona, fucking Zelda.
It's all like
fucking-
A1
like, dude,
games.
like yearly releases. Like, if it's a game that's yearly released, like I don't want to fucking play that shit. It's fucking horse shit. All those yearly release games, Call of Duty,
2K,
fucking 2K,
Madden,
they do suck my dick and get away
MLB.
from me. I'm not giving you guys any more of my money. I've walked away from Call of Duty.
Yours has
My
not
2K
played
career
Call
was
of Duty.
very short lived, and I've never really played Madden.
Yeah, dude.
What else is in that category of games?
Like
That
just
release
yearly
every
release
year.
video games.
Besides sports games,
FIFA.
obviously MLB, FIFA.
I don't even know.
I think it's probably all of them. Call of Duty.
Does Battlefield get a yearly?
I don't think Battlefield does yearly. I think they do
Okay.
every few years. Which
It feels like there's so many fucking Battlefields though.
there is a lot.
But kids nowadays, dude, like it used to be like if you were like really good at sports or something, like you'd be cool. But I feel like if you're like famous on TikTok, you probably have so much more fucking.
Well,
that's
dude,
just shit. The sport in
There's
itself,
just
dude.
more ways to be cool now. Like
Yeah.
if you're the quarterback at your high school and you're going to a D1 school after you graduate, like dude, like you're still that dude. But there's this new lane where there's also a kid with the most TikTok followers, and he's up there with the quarterback now. So it's just a new game all around. I feel
Yeah.
like. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I can't even gauge what it's like to be a kid
I
nowadays.
think the
all
ceiling's
way.
higher for the TikTok kid though,
That's
and how
crazy
cool you
'cause
could
we're
be,
not even
bro.
old, but we're already
Maybe.
like, out of
Yeah.
touch with
I
what
mean, yeah,
kids
probably.
are.
Cause like the TikTok kid could move to LA
TikTok kid doesn't have to pass a drug
and
test.
fuck a
to
girl
keep
who's
posted.
famous, dude.
I think the LA movement is like.
I think the
over.
quarterback can't do.
he's gotta be really
Maybe
fucking
not in
good,
LA.
bro.
Yeah, you got to be. Well, there's like 4 quarterbacks in the country that get that.
He's gotta go play in college and shit.
Yeah.
Well, in college they can make money now too. So I guess these kids are cashing out.
But then
bro.
again, dude, that TikTok pool is fucking.
I didn't even think about this, dude. I saw this cold ass quarterback in like Florida or something. Dude, his senior year made like $1 million in NIL deals.
Yeah, there's multiple kids. Like
I'm like,
that.
dude, imagine if there's a kid at your school who was already goated as fuck, like the quarterback and shit. And all of a sudden he's like literally rich now too, like already. Like he has like a fucking
It's like
Corvette
overnight.
and shit.
It's like overnight shit too.
That shit's insane, dude. Like the maximum coolness level a kid could be is exponentially higher than it ever has been.
Imagine like Calvin, for example.
Like Calvin, Bundage
He
would
was
have had money
literally
in high
like
school.
fucking
one day he
rich.
was fucking
If he was born
just
5 years
our
soon,
homie,
like
and the next day he was like one
later.
of the most famous D1 athletes in Oklahoma.
I think he was already getting shit, but he wasn't getting fucking like cash like that,
No,
bro.
one-
Like,
Yeah, no, he was getting some shit.
but he,
see, that wasn't even a part. So like the quarterback can be even cooler than he was when we were kids. I don't know. I feel like I can't even like. I don't even know what it's
like, oh, this kid's the coolest kid in my school, and he's a quarterback, and is going D1, and he also has not even he's going to make like he has $1 million, and
Bro,
he's iced
imagine
out.
the car he's driving to school. Probably driving like a Corvette or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
That shit's insanely dope, bro. If you think about
It'd
it,
be insane, yeah. But also that
That's the way it
kid
should be.
is not 100% probably like social and out about. To be that cold to get like the $1 million offers, you're probably on your shit like most.
well,
of
yeah.
the
There's
time.
also more. So it becomes more real.
You're probably
bro.
cool on TikTok and a quarterback.
See, I think
you're
that's an
probably
easy
like
lane to
the
get into,
combo.
yeah.
Yeah.
that
can
would
merge.
Be an elite high schooler.
Damn.
I'm sure that's somebody out there, dude.
I wish I was a teenager that was the starting quarterback and had the most TikTok followers.
Like if you
at my
had
school.
recognition as a college athlete, had the NIL deals, and then you use that to become famous on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
It would be an easy
what
way
I'm
to
saying.
become famous.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to be a pretty well-rounded individual.
Yeah, because you have to be extremely good at fucking sports or football, and then you would have to be like
And then you have to be able to raise
You'd
up
at
like
least
level
have to be,
10
like,
gats and shit
social and
online,
stuff.
dude.
you would have to be able to do that. Yes.
Yeah, the Riz Gats.
Riz
The
gats
Riz
before
the
fucking
gat.
baby Gronk comes and takes them, dude.
Riz off. I learned about that the other day. That there have
A
been
Riz off?
that there have been Riz offs. Like Kai Cenat will like
Yeah.
have another dude in the room and they'll take turns like I guess like calling chicks
Like on Megal
and
No,
just
no.
like on their phone.
Chicks they know.
on their phone.
They'll call a chick and like tell them they're gonna come over, and the girl will be like, "Okay," and then they'll be like, "See," and then the other one. Will
That's
be
like a point.
Yeah, and then the other one will call a chick, and
See
That's
if you
how
can
it
get
goes.
her to come over. Or something
That's
like that.
fucking intense.
the concept
dude.
of that blew my mind.
That's kind of fire, dude.
I'm sitting there with my dick in my hand.
I was like, it's also a
Like,
lot.
I guess I fucking got
easier.
shut out this round.
It's like something only. I mean, there's few people that could do it, but it's really something like that a streamer can easily do. Like something that's somebody that's on that level.
Yeah,
Like
Well,
Kai
there's a
Cenat-
barrier to entry in that game, dude. Like,
Yeah, well, Kai Cenat could have called fucking 100 different bitches probably.
you could call like more girls than he would have time to call, like in a stream.
that
Yeah.
is true.
To be the girl that he
Unfair
actually called
opportunity.
during that bitch is probably like has clout just based off that.
Well, it was a very competitive Riz off.
Oh, it
It was
was.
a high level Riz off. Yeah,
That's.
yeah.
I kind of
you
want to see
know,
that,
like,
dude. That should be a sport, like a real
I'm sure.
one.
I'm sure there's intramurals and stuff out there.
There's probably some
For
shit
dudes
going
that
on.
know, like-
Intramurals, like in the fraternity, that's fire.
You don't
dude.
think a fraternity of kids saw that and then had their own Riz off immediately?
Nah,
afterwards?
somebody did.
Oh,
Somebody did
100%.
that.
that
yeah.
exists? And Kai Cenat
100%.
did it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, Riz off.
Damn, dude. I'm trying to go win some money at the casino after this, dude. I was thinking about my bills, and I think it's time, dude. I watch a couple
To gamble.
to gamble, dude.
What are you gonna be gambling? What are
No,
you gonna
that's
be
a good
playing?
idea.
You a slot machine guy, like blackjack? You gonna hit the poker rooms?
I'm thinking slot machines, dude.
You're not going to
Not a
casino.
good sign. That's not a
I'm
good
thinking
sign.
slot machines,
You should
dude.
just slot.
Like I know
machine.
how to play blackjack. I feel like I could do like basic strategy, but like poorly. Like I
Dude.
could like remember a few things.
I had a friend that would actually do that. Like he would go to the casino and gamble like for his bills. And I once watched him sit on the.
He's homeless.
I once watched him sit on a slot machine. This was in like 2016. I like watched him sit on a slot machine, and just sit there and bet and hit the craziest like luck streak I've ever seen on the slot machine and had like double the money he needed to pay his bills. And then I watched him sit there and spin again and again. And I was like sitting there begging him to leave. And it went all the way down to 0.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, I'm not
Because if
surprised.
you're a degenerate enough to have a strategy to pay your bills like that in the first place, then you probably don't make very smart decisions in other places.
I had to sit in the
your
car
life.
and like listen to him call his girlfriend that he lived with.
Did you tell her about the winning part?
No, he told her that he had lost his check. Like it had fallen out of his pocket in the parking lot. And so he wasn't going to get paid.
Oh yeah.
And
See, when you have a
Jeez.
hard time in gambling, bro, it's time to start the lying, dude.
she like instantly was like, fuck you.
Yeah, which
She didn't believe that shit.
Well, they'll just print you another check. Like if that happens. It was like the most made up, like not real thing ever.
I once lost a check.
I was like, that was fucked up. Did you get your check reprinted by your employer?
Yes,
Okay.
because that's how that works.
Yeah. No, dude, that was fucked up when I saw that. I was like, damn.
No, that shit's insane.
No, I
No,
don't really
gambling's
gamble, though,
not
dude.
good, dude.
Yeah, it's not good.
Gambling just gets like drilled into kids' heads now.
No, it does.
I
Especially
thought,
like
dude, I thought about
streamers
starting
and shit.
sports betting, but everyone I talk to, I have a bunch of friends who sports bet, like at work and stuff. They always lose everything.
It's just as stupid, dude.
They're all
no.
losers. Like if someone be like, dude, I won like $400 the other day, like, and I'm
They
like, dude,
probably lost it right after.
You
I'm
don't
like,
wanna
how,
gamble,
I'm like,
bro.
how are you doing like on the sport? Like, are you like breaking even at least? And they're always like, well, like, they always have like, but the answer is never yes, dude. Like they're losing money.
Have you ever met someone in real life? It was like, I made all this money gambling. Like,
In real life,
yeah.
no. I've seen a bunch of people.
Didn't you know a guy that hit a
online claim
jackpot
that.
on a slot machine though?
No, dude. Yeah, dude. When I was at the dealership, dude, our internet manager, who already I think has a lot of money, I follow him on Instagram, dude. He won like fucking $250,000
That's fucking crazy,
off like a
dude.
$10 roll or something. He was like
On
posted up with a big check and shit. Dude, on a fucking slot machine, dude. Like he
just hit that bitch.
he hit
That's
it, dude.
insane.
That's crazy.
He looked happy in the picture.
I imagine.
Yeah.
I'd be happy as fuck if I hit
250,000.
So realistically, if you hit $250,000, would you give any of the money to anybody that you know, like maybe like a roommate or something?
No.
I'd give money away to my close homies.
For real? How many?
If you
Who's
only had
making-
200, dude, $250,000 is not a lot of money.
Yeah, but I could
I would.
spare if I had 250,000.
It's
I
out of
already
thin air.
know-
It's just
Yeah, it's out of thin air, bro. Like I didn't have it yesterday. I would 250K. So I have a lot of homies I'd fucking try to bless. So I'd probably give like each of the homies like 1,000. Cause I don't have any. I'd give my sisters probably a little bit, but I wouldn't have to give like my brothers anything. My brother has fucking too much already.
yeah.
But like the homies who like don't have shit or like aren't fucking well off, because I do have some homies I feel like are pretty well off, wouldn't give them shit. But the homies I know that like fucking are working, I'd give them shit.
What if your homie's working an entry level corporate position and does okay?
No, I wouldn't give anything to any of you.
For real?
Yeah, fuck no.
Your
It's
own
only-
brother, you
It's
wouldn't
only
give?
$250,000. No, dude.
You would give me $1,000, dude?
Probably not. Like, just give you $1,000.
So for example, I'm probably not gonna give Nick any money, but like all my other homies, now that I know how he thinks, we'll get some.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Nick, I ain't gonna hate on you too much. I've had this same conversation with Joe probably less than like 2 years ago, and his ass said he would not give shit to anybody. And we were talking like millions at that point. We weren't talking 250K. I can see your point there. but we're talking millions. And this motherfucker said I wouldn't give shit away, not even to my. He said he would give some to you, Sophia, the fam, but his ass was not giving anything away to homies or anything like that.
Well, at
Yeah,
that
I would
point,
not just start handing
you
out
almost have
money
to set a
either.
precedent, dude.
Because you're gonna have hella people asking you for
You have
money.
everybody, and the people who you give money to are gonna ask you for more money
Yeah,
eventually, dude. And I felt like you'd have to kind of draw that line in the sand right there, dude.
I also think you have homies who have good heads on their shoulders that would just take it as a blessing.
Maybe,
Depends on the person.
Maybe, yeah. You don't
maybe
know.
not, dude. You don't know. I've never been in that situation, dude.
Yeah, I
Like,
wouldn't even.
But-
They've never been in that
You probably
situation.
know people that are like have good heads on their shoulders that you're like, yeah, I would fucking trust them that they're not gonna do some dumb shit. They might go enjoy it, but
Are you alluding to yourself, dude? Are you
Well, I
gonna
kinda
want some
allude
of
to
my
myself.
jackpot, dude?
bro, if you fucking hit 250K, Joe, I'm expecting something.
What if I hit 2 million, bro?
2 million, I'm expecting fucking us to be fucking richer than that.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
We're
Like
gonna
start a
fucking-
business
Yes.
that you're involved in?
Yes. I'll work, but I should be involved for being the homie.
Yeah, maybe.
leave me behind?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm starting a business off rip, dude, with my 2 million.
What are you gonna do first?
Like besides
about
like
this.
call a lawyer and stuff, I would probably $2 million. I don't know. I mean, that's a hard question. 2 million's
Bro,
a weird
first
one.
thing you do is take a trip.
See, I feel like that would set like a bad precedent for like how I spend my money. You
Well,
know,
you should set aside a certain amount, take a trip with it, splurge a little bit, enjoy yourself, and then get to business.
like for 2 million, would I even quit my job?
I
would quit my job if I got $2 million.
Really?
Yeah.
To do what?
would.
Like, you
I
need a
wouldn't
job
quit it
again.
immediately.
That's not enough to
I would have
retire.
get some shit together. I'd have to figure out what I want to do with. The
Yeah, I
money.
might not quit, honestly.
I would have to put like a certain amount into like saving somewhere where I can accumulate more money, and then I definitely couldn't quit my job though. Not off 2 million.
I think you'd have to invest it, dude. I think you'd have to put it in like
I
a.
would just create like
a mutual
ultimate
fund.
financial fucking security net for myself,
Yeah.
and just carry on with my career.
Create the mutual fund,
That'd
dude.
probably be the smartest thing to do.
Yields 8%. You take out 4% of that, so 2 million. 4% of 2 million is what?
Buy all the hype beast clothes I never had.
Nah, 4% of 2 million is what, like $40,000 maybe.
4% of
Way
2
off.
million.
Yeah, 4% of 2 million. So what would be?
4%. No, yeah, no, it would be 80,000. Yeah.
Oh, $80,000. So $80,000, you add that to your income, and then you let the other 4% compound on your principal, dude, to offset inflation. So you could keep all your money and have another $80,000 in income, dude.
Wow.
That would be the best thing to do.
I feel like I just watched a fucking Instagram short.
No, for that reason, you should buy my program that I'm coming out with, dude. For $99.99 a month, dude.
Dude, I would never buy your fucking program.
Dude, if I became successful and started an online program, you wouldn't sign up?
Of all of like the online financial help programs, you think I would sign up for yours?
If I started making...
And you're not in finance. You don't have any professional
What if I-
credentials
What if I made like...
in finance.
If I started making $100,000 a year and started a
No,
program...
plenty of people make
I'm like, you could be
$100,000
like
a
me.
year.
You could make $100,000 a year
I'd be
if
like,
you buy my program.
you're fucking retarded.
Do you make the $100,000 a year from the program?
It's part of the income. I have a job too.
No, fuck
I
you.
make the same amount of money I
answer
make
is
now.
Fuck you.
100,000 is just not.
I would
near
consider
enough to
you a
impress
fucking
me.
scam artist.
That's fucked up, dude. Trying to start a business. That brings me. All right, so that bald Jack dude on social media,
Who's
who's like
talking
the
about
sales.
Andy Elliott?
What's his name?
Andy Elliott.
He's like, my salesmen, I'm like, are they salesmen for your business that teaches people how to sell things? And he's like, I got successful because I'm like, did you get like successful in selling people sales stuff? It's almost like fucking Inception of like is it even meaningful information? Like,
What exactly are you selling, and how did you get?
I think it was the
like-
car industry. That's where he made.
is it?
Well, yeah,
That would
he
make
was
him
a-
more
that's what
valuable.
He was a car
I've
salesman.
seen some videos about
But if
it.
you
Yeah.
get someone trying to sell you on how to be successful, and they're successful because they figured out how to sell you on how to be successful, like, does the information actually mean anything?
I guess
Possibly.
that just
I mean,
depends on what the information
Yeah,
is.
it could
And the
be.
information, which I've listened to some of his seminars,
He tells the dude to take his shirt
is
off.
very little actual sales coaching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
more
like
like-
motivation.
It's really more like
Stop being a pussy.
subjective life advice.
It's like, stop being a pussy, and he like looks at someone and like looks for
He is
something wrong with them.
constantly calling the
And he's
entire
like,
crowd
that's why you're not
pussies.
successful and you're a
He's
pussy.
using-
Always calling the crowd pussies.
He's like, don't be
uses
like that
the
guy.
Same thing every time. He picks like a chubby dude and tells them to take their shirt off. It's like,
He's done that a couple times.
bro, he does it multiple times. I've seen too many videos where he's telling a chubby dude to take their shirt off.
Yeah.
That's easy. I mean,
I'm like, he should know from the car industry there are plenty of successful
plenty of-
fat salesmen out there.
Every good
Yeah.
salesman when I worked
I was like
selling
most
cars
good
was fat,
salesmen
actually.
are fat as fuck.
Most of them are fat, dude.
Yeah, most of them are fucking fat.
So,
Like, dude, have you seen what the most successful people on the fucking earth look like?
well, some of them are in good
They're
shape.
all out of
dude.
shape as well. Like Jeff Bezos is in shape, and that's it.
Elon.
Fucking
Bezos.
Oh,
Elon's in
like-
okay shape. He's
Elon
like
had a
passive.
belly
He's
on
not
him.
like
Zuckerberg's
fit.
fucking shredded now.
Yeah, Zuck's shredded.
But that's like he's like doing a thing though. It almost doesn't count.
He's
yeah.
not successful because he's shredded.
Yeah.
That like didn't play into it.
He did not
And
get
neither is
successful
Bezos.
shredded. Yeah. Neither
Be-
of them got successful shredded. Elon
Has
Musk,
anyone got successful while they were shredded, like on that level?
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I guess Joe Rogan. But has any like legitimate billionaire become a billionaire while being peeled out of their mind?
No. None of them sell sales training programs.
Yeah.
LeBron?
I mean, yeah, but
Well,
he's,
he's
an
an
athlete.
that doesn't count. Yeah.
Like in the realm of business, like is anyone who started a business and made $1 billion from that?
Like, dude, do you think Elon Musk wrote the code for fucking PayPal with a 6-pack?
No fucking way.
Yeah, no fucking way.
Because first of all, most people with 6-packs don't know how to write code, bro. Second of all, dude, 3 fingers. That takes so much fucking time, bro. Like if you're doing something like starting Amazon or like starting PayPal, like I don't think you
You're
have time.
not gonna be in shape. Yeah,
I
you're
don't think you
gonna
have
be
time for
fucking.
any. You barely have time for
Well,
sleep,
have you seen
bro.
how this dude Elon Musk looks? He looks like a fucking walrus.
He did.
Yeah,
I think he's.
it's
tightened
because
it
he's
up.
too busy fucking making spaceships and shit to be fucking.
Yeah, that motherfucker doesn't
Getting
have, he barely has
jacked,
time
yeah.
to sleep, bro. Like an hour fucking asleep might be fucking more beneficial than an hour working out for Elon Musk.
That's
So his
probably true.
brain can fucking recharge.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, getting in shape is gonna do Elon Musk like no fucking good.
Nah.
Not good for his long term.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
well,
make him live longer.
well, I guess that was the wrong way of phrasing that.
He should do something.
He will not get more successful by getting in shape.
Yeah.
Nah.
100%.
Like X isn't gonna fucking benefit.
Well, none of his success
SpaceX.
is depending on whether he's in shape right now.
Why is everything X?
He just has to stay alive.
He loves X. I think he named his
Dude,
kid something like
it's for XXX Tentacion, dude.
XXXTentacion.
I doubt it, but I like where your head's at.
But X is cool, dude. It's the coolest letter. I'll go as far to say that X is the coolest letter, dude.
Yeah, it's probably the coolest letter in the alphabet.
Z is probably second.
I think Z is second to X.
I mean, F is kind of cool because it's almost like a cuss word in itself.
Fuck you.
Yeah, F kind of is a cuss word in itself.
What the F?
What's the best duo?
F.
F and U.
Probably F you, dude.
Yeah, that's the best duo.
Well,
in the entire
I mean, there's words
alphabet.
that are only 2 letters, so those are probably up there. They can stand alone.
No,
It's a whole word.
below FU
Like iconicism.
because it holds more meaning than all the other 2-letter words.
F U's a whole 2 words. Yeah. All right.
Check on this Thunder score. See if Thunder pulled it off.
We got 6 minutes left in the fourth. 111-92.
See, the Thunder, dude, I was thinking about buying like a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander jersey.
You don't want to buy Gordon Hayward?
Gordon Hayward, did we just get him?
Yeah, we traded for him. He hasn't played yet because he's injured right now. But no, Gordon Hayward is on the Thunder.
That's sick, dude.
I'll
But
wait
We
till
got
he's
rid of
on the
some
court
people
to
that
buy a
don't even
jersey.
play.
I'm just saying, dude, like, I was going to buy one, but then, like, our friend ran into him at the store, SGA.
Yeah.
Like, you know how fucking stupid I would feel if I had bought an SGA jersey and I'm 25 and this dude's like 23 and I'm like fucking poking through the fucking Ben and Jerry's in the aisle and this dude's standing next to me
wearing
in
a
real life.
jersey is inherently gay.
It's like, bro, like,
Unless you're playing the sport.
if I was wearing that jersey and he was standing right there, bro, that's like maximum dick riding.
We've
dude.
normalized it in our culture, but it's like the epitome of dick riding is
Like, that's
wearing a
dick
jersey.
riding maximum, bro.
Like, yeah, I bet you would feel retarded if you ran into SGA in Target and you have an SGA jersey on and he looks at you, then avoids you.
Yeah, like I
You
feel like
would feel like a fucking jackass.
I'll
that'd
go
be
home and
terrible.
cry,
I
dude.
don't
Go
think
home
he
and
would
cry.
do that. But yeah, that'd be
He
funny.
might
That's
do that
what he
shit,
did to
though.
our friend. Oh wait, was he wearing? He wasn't
He
wearing.
wasn't wearing a jersey.
wearing,
Thank
no.
God, dude.
He did avoid him though.
Yeah.
I don't think SGA avoided him. I think our friend was just fucking weird about it.
What's weird being a grown man that into sports low key in the first place, dude. Like it's one thing to watch
You
sports,
just can't like dick ride so hard.
but to
Well,
like
no, dude, there is a line for that some sports fans cross that's gay. And I feel like nobody gets called out for it, but there's like a realm people pass like
where that's like 30% of their waking hours is like following sports and shit, dude. And like that's all they talk about. That's all they're ever trying to like do is watch sports. They like know all the stats, bro.
I
That
once saw someone post a picture of a draft pick with drooling emojis. And I was like, that's gay. Like, that is gay. Like, drooling emojis over a man.
well, dude, I feel like it's fine if
gay.
you're like like a kid, dude. Like it's fine to know a bunch of
That would be
stats.
gay if you're a kid, too. Like, if you're in middle school or some shit.
Nah, in middle school it's fine, dude. But like with SGA, I think I'm older than SGA, dude.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you
So
are.
like I'm older
SGA
than
is
this
probably
dude
our
wearing his
age.
jersey, standing next to him in the fucking ice cream aisle, bro.
And he's not feeling it.
And he's not feeling it. He
Yeah.
wouldn't be feeling it, dude.
He
Why the
wouldn't be
fuck
feeling
would
it.
why the
No,
fuck
he's
would he
our
be
age.
feeling
He's
it?
Because it's
25.
weird.
He's 25 years old.
Oh, we're the same age.
Oh, really? I
Same
thought he was
thing,
like
dude.
22. Like 25.
No, he's 25. He's been in
Still
the
gay.
league for a few years.
Like
now.
someone who's become famous.
He's in your grade.
Like he's become famous while I was an adult still. Like it's not like I grew up watching him as a kid or some shit. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that shit's lame as fuck, dude. Like I don't know, man. I don't think I'm buying another jersey for a while, dude. Someone would have to be really goddamn special for me to buy that jersey.
Yeah.
I think we're just past like the days of wearing jerseys. Jerseys is kind of like a high school, college thing.
Yeah,
Once you're a
kind of for
grown
that
man,
reason too.
you shouldn't be wearing a jersey. Honestly, you can support your team, but like,
Yeah, no one
Oh,
really
no.
like wears a jersey to a nightclub anymore.
no.
Some people do that.
Well, some people.
There was
Like if you're
definitely
in
an era
Miami,
for
dude.
that.
How would you know?
I
Have you been?
I
Did you go to
see
the
things,
clubs in
dude.
Miami?
I have. I'm yet to be in the clubs in Miami, but you know, you see fucking Instagram shorts and shit, TikToks. People are out there. They're in jerseys, bro.
And you've noticed the amount of jerseys.
Well, anywhere that it's like it's hot outside. Like the jersey is the most acceptable tank top to wear in public, I think.
Nah.
No,
Yeah.
What?
no.
All right. So the beater or the jersey, dude. Which are you wearing, dude?
Neither.
I'd probably wear neither of those.
Yeah, I'd
That's
probably wear
like two
neither.
terrible options.
Yeah, those are two. Oh, and God, those are two
What
terrible.
tank tops?
options.
What tank tops are more acceptable? Like fucking
Bro,
Ron John.
dude,
one?
tank
Probably
top
like an
are
athletic
just kind
one.
of fucking bullshit in the first place.
But what are you wearing a tank top for? What
It's
are we
hot.
going?
It
Where are we
is like,
Going
what
to
are
the
you
beach.
fucking doing?
Going to the
dude?
beach is a whole
I
different
mean, no,
thing,
yeah, the
though.
beach. If you got a tank top, you're just going
Tank
to
top
the,
in the
like your
club.
Why are
shirt.
you
Like if your
wearing a-
shirt's gonna be off most of
Yeah,
the
why
day.
are you wearing a tank top?
Wear
when
a
it
tank
matters when you're gonna have your shirt off?
Yeah, well, I think that's why it's an easy transition from tank top to no shirt. But in the club, you shouldn't be wearing a tank top.
Is a tank top an
They won't
easy
fucking let you
transition
in
or
with a
the
tank
same
top.
good-
exact
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
shouldn't let you in.
they usually won't let you in.
Is it different taking your tank top off than taking your shirt off?
No, or yeah,
It's
a
the
little.
same
No,
transition.
it's different.
Yeah, it is easy
'Cause your shirt's already
it's
halfway off.
looser and yeah.
It's
took
less of
off
It's less of a
less.
change,
Yeah.
dude.
It's less of a transition for sure.
I used to wear a fucking wife beater to Vapor Express and would work shifts at the counter.
Like, dude, if you're at the pool all day and you bring a t-shirt and then that shirt gets wet, you're just like, fuck. Like, you got to put it back on and shit.
Yeah.
It's a tank top. Like, fuck it, dude.
Yeah, you were kind of right about that. I agree.
Yeah, getting it wet is less of a deal. Yeah, for sure.
But that does not apply to jerseys.
Jerseys, dude.
Like, no one fucking...
Wearing the jersey is I like wearing a jersey, dude, because I feel like kind of like fast and shit. Like I feel like I'm like down for action or some shit, dude.
But you're fucking like a Target.
Yeah,
Looking at Ben and Jerry's.
yeah, it's true. I'll do anything that requires action like that. Yeah, maybe the jerseys. Maybe if you're at the game, dude.
Maybe if you're playing in the game.
Nah, if you're at the game, dude, you could wear a jersey. Dude.
Yeah. I guess. You're like a kid. Still kind of gay.
But if you're just like sporting that shit and it's like the off season, you're at Target buying ice cream,
You run into the person who's jersey.
and then
you're
you
wearing.
run into the person.
So you don't.
If you're in the NBA and you see someone wearing your jersey, you are kind of a dick for avoiding them, though. If they want a picture, or
Well, if they're
something.
in the fucking
And I'm
jersey,
like,
dude,
bro, he dropped $80 on you.
it's like a coincidence, too.
Like
not like
he,
that's the
like bro,
only thing he
he's a
wears.
fan of you, like on his natural off day. Like,
You gotta talk to
Yeah,
the dude, bro.
talk
If
to
he's
the
in
dude.
your jersey
see if he's chasing you and your girlfriend through Target with a camera.
and not in your
Yeah,
jersey,
that's a little
yeah,
different.
Yeah, that is a little different.
a little bit different, dude. But yeah, I don't know, man.
No, final verdict: jerseys.
Jersey,
Gay.
yeah, jersey. If you're a grown man, dude. Now if you're like a
Yeah.
kid
I agree.
or even like a chick, dude.
All right,
Would
well,
you
if
want your
you're a
girlfriend
kid,
wearing
I'm not
another dude's
fucking
jersey?
Talking to you. Fuck no.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be down with
Who
that
the fuck
either.
buys their girlfriend a jersey?
No, she bought it herself. Or she got it from like her like parents gave it to her for Christmas.
Ooh, the parents gave
the
it to her for
family's fans of the team.
Christmas. Does she wear the jersey a lot?
She wears it more than you would like.
Yeah.
Grab another bruise.
That dude, you should grab me one. That would be no good, obviously. You in your phone right now?
I need to order some food.
I feel
Trying to
disrespected
decide,
by
bro.
that.
Trying to decide, and there's not much time left.
I guess we'll just edit it out. I mean, we're not on a time limit. What do we got? Oh, yeah, we barely got 50 minutes.
What I'm saying is, shit's closing.
Oh, like time to order food.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess we'll just edit this. I don't even.
Damn, were y'all sad that Justin Bieber didn't come out and jump through Usher's arms at the Super Bowl halftime
Yeah, I
show?
kind of was upset about that.
Apparently, they had offered it to him and he turned it down.
Really?
They said he just wasn't feeling it.
Does he have like a fucking disease or some shit?
Yeah,
did
he's
have
got
some
some shit in his face.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. No, they were like, he wasn't up to it at the time. Like, that's what they said about it.
Yeah, well, who knows? what's
Maybe he
going on.
just didn't fucking want to.
He was
Well,
there.
he definitely doesn't have to. Bro.
He was at the Super Bowl.
He was there?
Yeah, he was there in the crowd. There's videos of him cheering Usher on and shit like that.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to fucking kick it at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, dude, if you're Justin Bieber, like, you really don't have to do
Imagine
jack
you're
shit.
so
don't
rich
wanna
you get
do.
to go to the Super Bowl every year and they try to get you to work that day.
He's like, no.
Yeah, I would be like, no.
I just want to chill.
And like you've accomplished it all, so you don't need
He's
to
already
like.
done everything. But
Yeah,
he
it's
has-
not a big
well,
deal. Has he?
He
Hasn't done the
performed in
Super Bowl.
and that's like a big thing for most artists.
Justin
Apparently
Bieber will
not to
perform in
him.
the Super Bowl, bro. I'm calling it right now that
No,
Justin
he definitely
Bieber.
will.
will have his own Super Bowl. Dude,
'Cause
the
most of the
fucking
time the Super
Weeknd
Bowl-
gets the Super Bowl, dude.
Well, most of the time the Super Bowl like
They
artists
probably
or
tried
artists,
to get him to do
Yeah, they
it.
probably already
They
have,
probably
dude.
have tried to get him to do it
Dude,
before.
didn't Bruno Mars
Bro, not even that. Most of the time, Super Bowl artists are artists that have way past their time. Think about your most recent Super Bowl artist.
See, but the thing with Justin Bieber is that like if he was old as fuck, like it wouldn't hit the same for JB, dude. Like
What do you mean old as
Oh,
fuck?
yeah,
Like,
I
how
don't
old
know.
is Usher?
They bring on a lot of people old as fuck at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's every.
They had
there's
fucking
no,
50 Cent,
name-
40 years old, hanging
name when
upside
the-
down.
name
fucking
what
the
is,
sweating.
last
is he
time-
gonna sing his
Name
songs
the
as
last
a
time it was
40-year-old
like
man?
a current artist.
You probably will be able to.
Well, no, Super Bowl artist. Well, I guess The Weeknd, bro, was the closest, but like usually the Super Bowl is like an
what
artist
Super Bowl did he
who's
perform at?
The Weeknd was the last one, right?
Yeah, it was the last one. I'm pretty sure.
It was 50 Cent last year.
Oh no, then the one before,
before
that.
that.
Remember, he was like walking through like it was like he was walking through that room. It was like the front facing camera.
And they had the mask, and it was like a yeah.
It was I didn't like that one.
That would suck, dude.
Yeah,
Because he
it
shouldn't
did
have been there
suck.
in the first place, bro. Like to me, The Weeknd's not on Super Bowl halftime show level. Like, The Weeknd's good or whatever, bro. But like when you have a list of everyone who's performed at the Super Bowl, I feel like The Weeknd's an outlier. Like on the bell curve, it's on the fucking other side, dude. On how sick they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, most of them are fucking like icons in the music industry.
Yeah, I mean, it's people whose careers are like the peak of it's behind them for sure. But
my guess though is if Justin Bieber wanted to do the Super Bowl halftime, that shit already would have happened.
yeah, I would say that's probably
Like he turned it down this year. There's no way they haven't tried to get him out there.
But if he's like 40 with a gut, he can't sing like his fucking.
You
Old
think he's gonna
songs,
be
bro.
40
They might
with
let
a
him
gut,
do it.
though?
And they might let him, dude. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
fuck. Who knows, dude? But
You ever think he'll be 40 with a gut though?
maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Celebrities spin out sometimes in
Bro,
those later years.
like fucking Amanda Bynes.
no, like in the later years. She's not even old enough.
But the shit with Amanda
She
Bynes
spun
is crazy.
out way
dude.
early.
Yeah,
either way.
well, yeah, she did spin out.
Have you seen her podcast? She did a
I've
fucking
seen
podcast.
her podcast, dude.
What'd you think?
It sucked.
No, it was dog shit.
It was
but, like,
weird.
dude, that shit not creepy, bro? What
I
the
was like, which one's Amanda Bynes? That took me forever.
for real?
Yeah, I was like, which one does none of them look like her?
Well, she had like a surgery, I think, on her eyes. So her eyes are like, she said like the skin flaps or some shit. But she's like bug eyed like all the time now.
I
dude.
don't know. And you said that gay dude on there like killed the dog or some shit.
Yeah, her co.
Which I don't know if I believe all the way.
I mean, no, I haven't seen any like proof, but she had a co-host on there who kind of led the podcast on Amanda Bynes' podcast, and allegedly he sacrificed his ex-roommate's dog to a blood moon in honor of Satan.
There's some crazy shit that
That
goes on in
sounds made
Hollywood.
I mean, it does.
That
sound
does
right.
sound
It
made
sounds
up. I don't
crazy,
believe that.
but then
But out in
like,
LA,
you
dude.
I don't know, bro. I think there's some shit that's like pretty far out that we think is far out, but like actually happens. I could see that shit as being one of them, bro.
I think that
No, I think that's true
that
for sure,
shit
dude.
definitely does. I think
If that
that
specifically
shit
happened.
does exist. But I feel like honestly, if you really just like pulled the curtain back and saw everything, like you would see some fucked up shit, but it wouldn't be like as crazy as like the craziest conspiracy theory.
What do you think? Is
Do you know what I'm saying?
Conspiracy theory?
Yeah,
Like the shit
I mean, what's the
where just,
yeah,
like
what's the
every
gauge?
star in Hollywood is making sacrifices to Satan and shit. I feel like if like all truth was revealed, like some of them would be, but
Most
most
making
of them,
sacrifices
like
to-
I wouldn't
most
say
of
all
them
of
would
them,
be
no.
like, nah, most. I would say most,
or if any. Who
most,
knows,
like
dude?
yeah, if any.
But I do think
It
that
could just not be fucking true too.
it could just not be fucking true. But I do think that there are people who believe that shit, dude. And if you think about someone who's moved out to LA, and most people who live in LA aren't from LA. They're like people from like smaller places who are like, fuck it, I want to be this or that, and I have to go to LA. If they think that's true and they're already like living as fucking degenerates in LA, they might get into Satan shit, dude. And might sacrifice their roommate's dog to a blood moon, dude, when she goes out of
Dude.
town.
I think just Satan's just kind of in right now. That's where it all goes. Satan's in. You know,
It's a good year for
you
him.
got like Doja Cat and
It's a
Playboy
trend to
Cardi
be like that.
and Lil Uzi.
Lil
so.
Nas.
See, because it's
Yeah.
a trend to be like that, makes me almost think it's not real more.
Yeah, that's what makes me think it's a not
Like if
real
everyone was
even
like,
more.
if every celebrity was
If it
like,
was
"Whoa,
actually
like
s-
Satan, like no way, like
No, if it was actually something sacred.
oh, they're like 666.
Yeah, I feel like that's what makes it like such.
That's
a
what makes me think
fucking-
it's not real.
Yeah, dude, it's like it's Marilyn Manson, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like nobody was tripping and thinking Marilyn Manson was actually making sacrifices and shit when he was doing it. It was just part of the act.
Well, yeah, people thought that somehow that was appealing to some people, and
No, yeah,
He became
no, I
famous.
get it. I get it. I get being a young kid and thinking like the Satan shit's cool.
yeah,
Like,
especially
see,
if your parents are like make you
yeah.
go to church every
Yeah,
Sunday.
dude,
and you're like,
no,
I fucking hate
No,
my
I get
parents.
it,
Like,
dude. They
they grounded you last weekend for fucking
It's
ripping your.
like
ripping your
honestly,
elf
bro,
bar.
it's kind of just silly shit. Like it's not.
I don't
even-
think this signing your shit over to Satan in Hollywood is real, dude.
Yeah,
If we're being
dude.
real about it. I
Like
think
parents,
that's not actually a real thing, dude.
if your kid loves Playboy Cardi and that's caused him to worship the devil as well,
And you kind of have to believe.
it's just a phase.
Like, what other sector of business other than Hollywood does Satan have an active role in? Like, do people think that like Jews sacrifice
dude.
themselves over to Satan?
The aerospace industry.
I think
Oh,
there's some
the
crazy shit
aerospace
going on.
Well,
industry?
no, dude.
With the
All right,
Jews.
here. Oh, we won't spend a lot of time on this because it's
Why
kind
not,
of
man?
it's a side rail because I don't know that much about it. But there are a bunch of links to NASA and the Church of Satan.
That sounds kind of familiar.
Like some
dude.
of the
Like, I've heard something
leading
like that.
physicists in like aerospace technology throughout history are like satanic worshipers.
Maybe they've
I
seen
feel like
some
I've
shit.
seen something like that.
That should see, bro. It's the stuff like that though.
But
That
I don't have any
almost
facts.
gives
I don't
the.
know any facts off rip. To
Yeah, I
support
don't know
that,
any
dude.
facts
Like,
off Rift to support that either, but that is something I've seen on
Somebody
the internet.
did say that one time.
Someone did say that one time though.
So,
No, but
Who knows,
my
man?
overall verdict
but
on
nah, I
like
believe that shit
the
either.
celebrity
Real,
Satan
like-
shit is that it's silly nonsense and that it's a phase.
Like, so if like Satan was fucking, like, first of all, you have to believe that Satan exists, bro. Second of all, you have to believe that he.
If you're a Christian, you should believe Satan exists.
I mean, not necessarily, bro. I mean,
No,
that's kind of
you're
a whole
outside
nother
of
debate,
that.
bro.
Whoa. Satan is literally from the Bible. You would have to believe
Satan is
God
in
is
the Bible.
real. If
I
you
mean, it's from
believe,
the Bible.
if you believe Satan's real, you have to believe God's real.
That is a good
Because
point.
what is Satan's?
that
Where'd
is true.
Satan come from?
But I feel like the inverse isn't true. I feel like you could believe God's real, not believe Satan's real.
No, that's
Yeah.
not at all.
Like,
I
I feel
don't
like
know.
there's like God and
That's
then like
a little
absence of God,
advantageous.
dude.
I don't think you could. I don't think that's correct
Like,
at
just
all.
be a Christian doesn't mean you have to believe everything that's in the Bible. Like
You
believe
don't
that-
have to, but the main thing is the end times. Everything leads to Satan.
Well, Satan, bro. I feel like Satan is like a metaphor for the absence of God, dude.
Yeah, we're getting into like a
But whatever,
religious
dude.
debate at this point, yeah.
It is.
But no, what were you saying though? We keep
But to
interrupting
think
each other.
that for these people to think that Satan has made people in Hollywood famous, like people who are famous in Hollywood are pretty insignificant in like the scope of the geopolitical world. Like, why would Satan, who's as powerful as he is allegedly, be like, I'm just gonna make like Lil Uzi Vert fucking famous on SoundCloud?
I need Playboy Cardi's fan base. yeah.
No, like
You
why-
say that, but imagine how many kids who are the most influential were affected by those two.
Fuck, what was I about to say?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it would be some influence, but if you think about the whole
No, some
world-
influence and a good influence.
Well, all of Hollywood, yeah, bro, a lot of influence, bro. But
Well,
when-
I'm talking the Uzi and Playboy.
And also, just to break down what that means, like you sold your soul to Satan and then got famous. So you're saying I started clicking on Lil Uzi songs in 2015 and started listening to them because someone had signed a contract with Satan, which made
No,
it so
dude.
me and millions of other
you
people
clicked on
started
it because you were doing
consistently-
Xanax.
I clicked on him because I was doing Xanax.
I don't
Not
think
because
that
of
shit-
Satan.
signing
No, I might have been
yourself
doing
over.
Xanax because of Satan.
But motherfuckers might worship, bro. Motherfuckers get crazy and like fucking not in their own head.
But think about why hasn't he reached out to China? Like China is probably bigger. Than
China's not worried about Satan at all.
That's what, like,
Yeah, oh my
like if
God.
China's trying to take over the world and they don't even
I
like
think China's
believe
worried
in God
about
as a whole, really.
Whoa. China definitely has a religion and definitely believes in
Dude,
something.
most people in China, I think, are
that is
agnostic,
evil.
dude. I think China's not like compared to other countries. China
I think
is pretty
church
low
and
on the
government's pretty separated in China.
Well, I think most of them. I think a lot of them are kind of religionless in China. I believe.
Aren't they all
I'm not
atheists
super
in
informed on
Russia
this, but
or
I know
something
that
like
they're not a bunch of Christians, bro. I mean, there probably are Christians. I think there's Buddhists, but
Are you googling up the number one religion in China? I wonder what it is.
I think it's Buddhism.
I wonder if
is the
it's
number one,
Islam.
dude. I mean, there's probably definitely some Islam.
Isn't that the number one religion in the world now? Isn't that like most people who are religious in the world, or the most religious people in the world are
Buddhist. Buddhism.
Yeah, I think Buddhism.
that's
number
kinda
one.
like
Buddhism isn't
expected
Buddhism isn't technically a religion. Also,
Yeah, most people probably don't even fucking follow that shit too good. I feel like they're mostly agnostic, bro, in China. And you're telling me if Satan was pulling all these fucking strings, that he wouldn't have reached out to Putin or reached out to fucking what the fuck is dude? I can never remember the fucking.
You say
President of
these things,
China.
but how would you know he did?
are you googling is Buddhism a religion?
I'm just looking as China religious.
Oh, is China religious?
I think compared to other,
Well,
I think Islam. I don't know what's the
that's
biggest
kind of a
religion,
weird
dude.
question, though. Like, is the Chinese government religious? I don't know.
Well, no, but I would say like
No, it's the least religious country in the world. You're
that's
right.
what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they 18% Buddhist, 5% Christian, and it goes down from there.
Well, they're just more
So you can
worried on what's in
imagine
front of
it
them.
seems about 30% of China is religious, and the rest doesn't care.
I think their religion is the state, bro.
No, there's some crazy shit going on in China.
I've always
Hell
worried.
yeah.
They have
all
way,
religions
Take a
are
piss
like
real
different fucking like rules than us and shit.
a scam.
Yeah, how about this Sunday? How many fucking Tecates did I drink, dude?
Damn, I guess Shay was telling the fucking fans to go home tonight. Like it's over.
Shea Gilchrist Alexander
Yeah, bro.
of the Oklahoma City
The only
Thunder.
Shay that is like relevant to the name Shay. Like I think he's became
I'm trying to think if
I'll say
if
this,
there's any
but
other Shays.
at least
Shannon
in
Sharp.
Oklahoma, he's became where like anybody that like pays attention knows who Shay is.
No, he's famous as fuck now in Oklahoma.
Famous Oklahoma.
He's famous as fucking Canada and famous as fucking LA because he came from the Clippers. That's where he got drafted. In Canada, like Toronto Raptors, like biggest dream on Twitter. Like you see everybody, biggest dream is Shea coming home.
Which he might one day, dude.
Which that was the same thing for the Wizards with KD.
Like you think SGA rather be in Toronto than fucking Oklahoma City, dude?
Bro, yes.
Of course, he would rather be
What
in
happened to
Toronto.
KD?
Probably thinks it's fucking
If he's from
lame
Canada,
over here,
yeah.
yeah.
Bro, just in any. That's how we lost all of our big
Probably
players.
said some salty things. about
KD literally
Oklahoma
just did
behind
not
closed
want to live in
doors.
OKC anymore. He was done with OKC.
I saw some post and they said that fucking one of these Thunder dudes tried a fucking Brahms milkshake and like tweeted about it. He was like, Brahms milkshake is like the best thing I've ever had. Like, what the fuck? Like, he was like spazzing on it.
Bro, people sleep on bombs that like are not from Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, if you're from fucking wherever the fuck you're
dude,
from.
if you're not from Oklahoma, the first thing you should do when you get here is go eat at Brahms.
Well, one of them tweeted about the milkshake, dude.
You gotta eat some ice cream.
Yeah,
burger,
get the ice
surprise.
cream. Yeah,
You gotta eat the ice cream. That's what they're known for.
you need to go get a burger and swap your drink out for a shake. That
Yeah.
needs to be if you're just
That's
gonna
elite.
try
a big boy
Brahms.
meal.
You're on like a road trip. You got one shot, dude. You get the fucking double burger
Or a
swap your drink
triple.
out for the shake. They don't have the triple anymore on the menu, dude.
Yeah, they gave me one today. Actually, right before this though. Or no, I got a double. Yeah, I didn't ask, so maybe they won't fucking give it to me. I don't know.
That was weird when they wouldn't give it to you that one time.
Well,
They
they
gave
gave
it
it to me
to-
one of the times. I think it was just that kid.
Oh, like
dude.
you can't just throw another.
That kid was like, "It's not on the menu." Like, fuck. Like, I don't
There's
know
not
what to
an
tell you.
upcharge button on that cash register. You can't just throw a fucking patty on. Like,
Of course he could have.
Yeah,
dude.
I would have been like, can I get a
Of course
double
he could.
a la
he was
carte
a high
patty?
teenager. Can't blame him.
He's probably 14, bro, just trying to follow the rules.
He's probably high as fuck.
Probably high as fuck.
If you didn't
school
know,
in the
you
morning.
can work at Brahms at 14.
You gotta be high though if you're 14 and working at Brahms.
Dude, every job
that
I
shit
worked as
sober.
a teenager, I was so fucking high for.
Yeah.
I was like when I worked at Little Caesars, dude. I was never not at Little Caesars high as fuck.
Every job I had in my youth, I got high during.
Well, I can't say the same.
What job were you fucking?
So my first job was catching bullpens for like a fucking pitching instructor.
You're sober, dude.
It was sober as fuck. The
All right.
motherfucker's throwing like 80 to 90 mile per hour at me. Like I have to be on my shit. It was not as easy as I thought. It was great when the kids were there. But then you got this motherfucker fucking got some clout around him, about to go D1 in baseball, throwing like 85, 90. And as a freshman in high school, that shit's not cool. But then from there, I worked
Baseball
at
is
Taco
scary.
Bell. Didn't smoke weed at that point in my life.
Not working at Taco Bell?
I was only 16. I didn't start smoking weed until probably like 17.
For
You were getting high
real?
at Taco Bell?
You started
Sorry.
smoking weed till you were 17?
I was probably 16. I smoked weed when I was at Taco Bell, but like never really like at the job.
Dude, didn't he come to our house and not smoke weed
Yes. Dude.
when I was like 15?
No.
You didn't.
The
smoke
first time
weed.
I ever was at y'all's house was like one of the first times I smoked
No,
weed.
you came and did
Then
not
you
smoke
would have
weed.
been
No, I
like
did,
14 the
100%.
first time
Oh, you did
smoked
smoke?
weed, though.
No, the one of the first times I was ever at your house was one of the first times I smoked weed.
Then the first time you
No,
smoked
the
weed,
first
you were
time
like
you came to my
14
house
years
was
old.
before we were in high school.
Crazy
Okay, then
drugs.
this was you in the story.
But I just don't remember that at all.
Okay.
Here to let you know what
We've
happened,
spent
bud.
too much time on
Way
this.
too much time on it.
Yeah, we spent too
I might
much
have to
time on
edit
this.
it out.
Moving on. What were we talking about? Satan to Trey smoking weed?
Yeah, like why
crazy
isn't
turn.
why isn't Satan throw a lob at the fucking Chinese government?
You don't know if he has or not. How do you know?
That's a fair point.
I guess, yeah.
Well, they kind of fucked themselves over, dude. I think a lot of people are fucking themselves over by not having kids. Like, that's like, no, that's China's like biggest threat.
Oh,
dude.
like population issues?
Yeah, they got
that
more
is a
girls than
problem right
guys,
now.
dude, and the
Well,
guys
that's
can't get
every
laid.
country's problem right now. Every major country's problem.
But it's having to China the
It's
worst.
the United States problem right now. We're not having kids as much as they thought we would.
No, we're about to
we
have that
also have
problem too.
millions of fucking immigrants coming. into our
Japan
country.
has that problem the biggest. Did you know that 6 adult diapers are sold for every 1 baby diaper in Japan?
Well, adult shit a lot, dude.
No, that's actually a ratio they use a lot to look at.
Nah, yeah, it does seem like
Population
more
gaps.
baby diapers should be
So
sold.
that's like a commonly used ratio.
More baby
Elon
diapers
Musk.
should
How do you
said
solve
that?
that, dude? How do you get the people
I heard
laid more?
Elon Musk say that. Oh, bro, I don't think anyone knows how to fix that problem. I don't know if there is a solution to that, dude. Like, bro, you're not, because the thing is, like, they don't need us to fuck. We need like 18 to 22-year-olds to fuck. That's who needs to start fucking. Like, people our age fuck all the time. It's the new young people that don't fuck, dude. I've read some study that like in America, it's like they did a poll of like over 1,000 dudes aged like 14 to 19. And like 90% of them said they were virgins. And I'm not sitting here saying 14-year-olds need to be having sex, but the fact that no 14-year-olds are having sex is like an indicator of a larger issue.
Well, was this fucking poll conducted at like an anime convention or something, dude? Like, what's
1,000 people, yo.
No,
That's not
bro,
a
but
good
the thing
poll.
is there's way more people at the anime convention than they used to. Like, they don't give a shit like they used to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Like
shit
there's
is
like there are young men that have just counted themselves out at like age 16.
Well, dude, that's because not getting laid is better than it's ever been before.
That is true. It's better that you can get a fire pocket pussy. You can fucking get all the porn in the world for free.
Is that even not better than fucking a chick from the bar? Fucking whatever porn you want in the fucking Squirtinator 3000.
If you don't know what, I don't know. If you don't know what that is, like if you've never had it, then
Well, if everyone does that, we go extinct. It's gonna make us go extinct. Like it's an issue. No, dude. And
Should they ban
honestly,
pocket pussies, dude?
That's
dude,
just a hard problem to solve either way.
on a serious note, though, bro, this whole generation of like repeatedly just shitting on young dudes for like not being tall enough, these videos of girls saying like they're not rich enough, like you got to do this and that. Like, dude, we are raising a generation of young men that are like going to grow up resenting women. And like, dude, I bet you the amount of like sexual assaults and rapes in the next few years is going to go up from this. Like, we are about
Sadly,
to
you might be
breed
right.
like a generation of horny, hateful, like vindictive little shits, dude.
You might be right.
Whose fault is it, dude?
No, I don't think it's any one person's fault, dude. It's everyone's fault if you think about
Collectively,
it.
whose fault is it, dude?
I mean, bro, you fucking clicking on
Democrats.
Pornhub all those times and making that as popular. I mean, bro, dude, it's everyone's. But the thing is, bro, you can't just fucking blame people. That's the way things are. You got to address on how we fix it.
yeah.
But I don't know if you do fix that problem. You're not going to get people to stop watching porn. You're not going to get people, you're not going to get young girls to convince themselves to start fucking the nerd in their math class.
That's going to be a
Like,
tough sell.
Yeah, it's going to like, nah, like I think it's just like an unsolvable issue and it's just the way it is. And
There
it's
has
just
to be
like,
some sort of solution, dude.
fuck it. Well, there is a solution. I don't know if we're finding it.
Bro, you have to incentivize having children somehow.
Yeah.